Hey, we're back at it again. If we just can keep winning the coin flips and have starters, I think we have a good chance at winning this. Or get to Duel Level Max. Whatever your definition of winning is. Is that a draw? So it could be a max C. No max C, huh? Probably a 4 loss, let's be real. We'll figure it out now. Maybe not either. Wonder what it could be then. Either way, it looks like we have one of our best possible play lines. Unless he has an debut or something, I don't see how we are losing this. I just realized, okay, never mind, doesn't matter. We good. So, clearly if it's a Fuva, they would have Fuva already. Okay, we're kinda Nibiru proof now. At least we won't go empty-handed if it's a Nibiru. Why would me completely stomping with my best possible playline against an opponent make a clip? I don't. Assuming he has nothing, but I don't. Oh, you're talking about Cool Toon monster, right? Cool Toon clip or something. I don't know what the names are, to be fair. Or am I completely wrong on that one? Or the Elf Note card. Well, in case it is some quick synchro, I'll set up Lubellion with the Floodgate. Yep. So now if he quick synchros, it shouldn't have any adverse effect on me directly. An imperm now? Really? Are you aware what I can just do? Do you even know? You held the imperm for that long. It is a Cool Toon clip. You're so smart, by the way. So smart. You figured it all out. But they also had the imperm on top. This makes it even more weird. Yeah, go ahead, banish both of them. This play, like, thanks for warning me, by the way. thanks to that, I set it up properly. We just dodged everything. Like, this Etude just completely played around all of their holding. So I can be happy that first off, my opponent doesn't know what RDA does. So we get rid of the body, just straight up. And then we negate, and then didn't even get to finish my combo, by the way. So, assuming we can just keep winning our coin flips, I have a pretty good feeling of it. But I also would not like to go against Cool Toon or Dracotail. I think those are our worst matchups. I think Branded is our only real matchup, to be fair. Maybe in Aircraft, if we go first, should also be fine. But going second, I think the only deck we can relatively have even a chance at beating is probably Branded or somebody who's playing another real deck. Even good if it's in the Aircraft. Yeah, no, I think we lose this one. I'm gonna be real with ya. We cannot beat Cool Toon when they go first. I think that's just impossible. Radiant Typhoon, we probably lose to that as well if we don't go first. There are a few cards off the top he can hit that just completely ruins everything, Today being one of them. Crimson Resonator is also a really bad hit for me. Loop is a disaster as well. Crimson Guy is yikes to lose as well, to be fair. Because I only have one copy then. Yeah. And the other one went on the bottom of the deck. Okay, so he doesn't even know what I'm drawing. Our biggest problem is that they summon back-to-back or Ayers and we just lose, right? They mess with our levels. Like that alone just auto wins them the game. So they have full hand knowledge, they mess with our top deck, and they have a card that just says beat any other synchro or like synchro only deck, I suppose. Oh, I should have used Duiswyrm then. Damn it. That's really bad that I top decked the Duiswyrm. Hypothetically speaking, if I just go battle phase, I hit the sail and I use evenly. So started with evenly. I should have probably propped in attack. Gone, killed the remakes, and then boom. Is that the first effect is Primus, right? No, okay. Yeah, now we have to play without evenly. I should have put in an attack. Go ahead. We flip the double finger at him and still lose because he can negate with the IS. In the... what is it? But like, what else are we doing here? Let's be real. Maybe I should have used R3 and then bait the negate on Kultun IS. Yeah, no, this is just a very bad luck for me situation. He needs to negate here, he didn't. Or maybe he doesn't. Maybe he does need to negate here. I forgot the level messing, by the way. Like, just if anybody wonders, I forgot about the level messing. I was gonna pop his monster force to negate. And now he negates this, of course. But like, what could I do? It's also just sad that I use tuner monsters that powers up his IS, you know. Like, theoretically, it's just a really bad matchup. We don't even have a Soul Resonator, Yeah, and he gets to set another one that just pops, right? So it's just kinda over. We tried, but this is why we can't go second against this deck, it's absurd. It's an absolutely absurd deck, and I don't know, That's another thing. You notice how this deck can just make an IS on my turn? We've seen this happen before. Why didn't they give IDA a turn 0 card? I don't know, like, let us slap down a Red Dragon Archfiend on turn 0, right? I don't know. Like a Scar Red on turn 0 or something, I don't know, like, doesn't need to be disruption, just like, let us put something on the board, turn 0. Oh my god, yeah, just summons another. Never stood a chance. Yeah, and then he destroys the Crimson guy, like nothing I can do there. I needed to go first, it's just like, it's not even a fair game, to be fair. I just needed to go, I needed to go first to have a chance here. It's the only way. Are you gonna steal it? No. You don't have the option to either way. But yeah, it's like... Oh, he's doing it so he can chain and negate, yeah. So that's just an embarrassing display in power creep right there. Like, I don't know what to say. Like, the deck would already counter us in every possible way without a bunch of power creep stuff. But they also just have to look at hand and mess with top deck, right? I should have special summoned the Duel Swarm, so I had an extra Duel Swarm to use, right? Maybe that's something I should have done. Or just win the coin flip. Honestly, that's the best solution. Win the coin flip. Please connect. Don't give me a free oh, okay, thanks. You know what? Can we not connect? Can we go back to not connecting? Because I don't like this hand at all. It also just loses to one hand trap, you know. That's What's this hand? The game wanted to, like, clearly the game wanted to give me both my Royal Ash Blossoms, I don't know. Because they're all that, you know, it sees that whales probably get more joy out of drawing their all that royals, and I'm joking, that's not a real thing, by the way, don't actually think that that's a thing that happens. I need to not be distracted, because I have this tendency to add the field spell here if I'm distracted, instead of the wake up. But either way, it doesn't matter. I think I keep the evenly in hand, just in case. But yeah, this was a depressing situation of a hand. The only good news is if we can somehow two-hand trap shut down the opponent, we're good. I would have preferred if they had a Max C, obviously, because we have the... You have got to be joking me. So I'm just dead. So I'm just dead. I'm just dead. I never got a chance, is what you're telling me. That wasn't even the normal summoned. Watch him already have the field spell in hand, and I'm just wasting my imperm here. Not that you would get a better chance to use it. This would have been a phenomenal situation if we went second, by the way. And evenly to use, but obviously it wouldn't do. Like, they would have set full up board. Like, there's nothing our imperm and Ash can really... Just have the extender, right? Yeah. Not even a big deal. And he gets rid of the Emblem of Oath, so we don't get our... Well, we aren't even getting to that state, let's be real. We're not getting there. It ain't happening. Like, game's over already. I mean, I don't think there's anything wrong with hitting the Ash Blossom here. Like, yeah, okay, he goes and fetches 2 Yummies. Like, that's the same. It's just he doesn't get the extra searches. Like, we're still dead. Ah, okay, he just also has a cross... Are you for real? You just also have the cross-out designator. I open garbage and my opponent has cross-out Ash. Classic. Also playing Yummy. I don't know why you would play Yummy, but you know, it's it works. It works, why fix it. Okay, we want another coin flip. Let's go. Hopefully we have 2 starters in hand. Hopefully we have a way to like play past 1 hand trap. You know, that would be great. Oh, we do have necessary stuff. Do we play around max potential, or do we play around the duel? Well, it doesn't matter because we get Ash Blossom, so... Hopefully he doesn't have another hand trap, because we can't really play around that. We have 2 different lines we can go for here. We can use the Bestial to go into a Primera Primus at the Oath and set up Centurion. Or we can just go for our regular line, which is probably better. But it's just about being able to play through stuff, right? So, if he has an Imperm, I mean, we would lose anyways, right? So, there's like no real point in thinking through this. But at least this hand could play through a single disruption, I suppose. We don't need to fear anything like a Bestial, because we have a Ghost spell, so we don't even need to consider that as a possibility. Double Bestial, I cry, but you know, if the opponent has double Bestial, then like, what could we do? I don't like the fact we aren't getting red zone though. That's a lot of minus interaction for us. Where's the deck list? I mean, if you want to remove the 2 unnecessary bricks that I'm running, the deck list is on my community post. You can see it there. I added 2 Lubellions instead of the 2 bricks I run, which is Chain Resonator and Archery, because I want to show that this is how you're supposed to run it. So you have a better chance at sticking an E2 to the board that basically wins against most of the meta decks currently. Would I rather keep the Ghost Spell or the Duel Sphere? Don't have a red zone anyway, so I think it's always the Ghost Spell. It's always the right choice. Duel Sphere though allows me to set up a Chaos Angel. So... Okay, opponent made the decision for us. But like, if you're really good at taking a look at deck list, like this is the list. This is the list I'm running. I don't know, like this is the list. Does the coin flip? We need to open probably 2 starters and 3 hand traps, or 2 hand traps and evenly and a starter or something like that. I know that was just 4 cards, but it's just like... this is a real bad situation. Like, today in hand with Chain Resonator and Emblema Oath is... that also just destroys us entirely. Okay, no, we lose here. Maybe we don't lose. The hand makes us lose this. We would be fine if it wasn't for this hand being absolute dookie. I don't know. Crazy. We're heading back at Lemnis Gate. Okay. Don't mind that. I will get rid of this though. Imagine me just turning on his triple tactic talent that he needed to draw out of this situation. To be fair, maybe I should have waited for the end phase there. Might be a bit overreaching of, like, what I should have done is just let him play so I don't put something on the board so he can't fall off the virtues. Let him set everything he wanted to set and then... But it seems like he has a really bad hand. What is top is that we facing a Sky Striker opponent. So my issue is I just kind of lose to this pop, but I also need to hit the Ghost Spell here. So we need to top deck like an Ash Blossom or Ghost Spell, and they also need to not have a Called By for that. Talents also just makes me lose this game, but it's like we have a really bad hand. Like, Tudere being in hand makes Emblema Oath really bad to have. Are you for real? Red Zone. You're out here giving me Red Zone. I mean, no matter what I said here, it'll probably be popped, right? I know I'm oath locked with the Primera. Don't need to tell me that. But I was hoping for fading out stuff, which didn't happen. Well, that is really awful and really bad. That's less bad. That's less bad, by the way. That's kind of good actually for us that it's out of the way. But we still just have the Tudere in hand, which ruins us entirely. He had Lemnis Gate, right? He just returns everything. Yeah, no, I forgot that. We just lose to Lemnis Gate. I mean, it's not even close, to be fair. That's also why he went through so many. I forgot he added it back, right? Like, there's nothing we can do. Yeah, that just does it. That does it alone. It would be nice if we ever had a chance here, but the fact that we have 3 bricks in our hand is well, Tudere isn't technically a brick, right? But it's a one that makes a lot of other things a brick, right? So Tudere plus Oath means that Tudere was a brick. So I have 3 bricks in my hand, going second, and I'm sorry, what were we doing there, opponent? I think my opponent lost the plot somewhere along the lines. Please draw like Vision Resonator. That works. That actually works. Quick effect, you can tribute this special summon. He's already done that. Great. It's just always Auxilla. Well, it's Scarlet first, then Auxilla. We're popping this with the Scarlet anyway, so there's no need to worry. And then we have lethal on board, I believe. How did we win this? I have no idea, but my opponent helped a lot, by the way. I'd like to dedicate this win to my opponent. Because we just had lethal there. I don't know what he was doing, to be fair, but he had a really bad hand. We all saw that. We all saw that. Oh. Yeah, that was some next level like win. I don't know. That was such a bricked up hand. We might be going to level 19 if we can win the coin flip here. Yes, good. And then we just need starters, and then we need to win, and then we go to 19. Opponent missed. I think he just had a really bad hand, and then he didn't know what I had. Like, if he knew what I had and what my deck was, and like if he had my knowledge, he would never have played like that, right? This is a relatively solid hand. It loses to... Does it? Does it lose to Duel? No Duel is good news. No Ash is good news. I guess the next checkpoint is Nibiru check. No Maxi either, yeah. He could still have a Fovelos, I suppose. No hand traps means it could be a breaker deck. To be fair, we are really good against that as long as they don't have... what is it? Gordian Slicers is the one board breaker RDA can't deal with. But every other board breaker is reasonable. From my experience, anyways. Check how many cards. It's probably a branded deck. I would assume a branded that didn't get the memo. Which means we need to be careful of Albalenades. Probably branded 60. Yeah, I'm thinking so too. Can we do something fancy because we do the Synchron Resonator and a Bestial? If I do this, can I make Supernova into... No, I cannot. We do need red zone, so makes sense to just do this. We can save the Synchron Resonator for next game. I don't know, my brain is like, it sees this board and it's like, go Supernova, now. Completely unreasonable, by the way, might I add. Especially against branded, that'll just set Albaz and annihilate us entirely. But hypothetically speaking, if I went Supernova here, I add back what is it, the Vision Resonator to make Dissipator. Then I can get Auxilla with no, it's never the right play. Just don't do it. I should probably use this though. I'm sorry, my brain is like, make Supernova. Why wouldn't you? It's your favorite card. You have to go, you'll be right back. You do you. I don't know, I hope people can relate to that. Like, this is why when Hypernova comes out, it's a bad card. But I want to summon it. It's like, the dopamine of summoning a boss monster like that is good stuff. Well, there's a reason where we could, I guess, grab a Phalanx. Phalanx, one of our own things. Bring it back with Red Zone if it's branded. So the way we are doing this is we want to clear up board space while making Auxilia. And then we are just gonna go with the fact that, oh well, we get Phalanx anyways, right? That's good. We take that. What do we send? Staff. Yeah, it's fine. And then we get to end on a Scarlet here. And if it's not if it is branded, like the whole board will be cleared, right? I'll bring back a OG Red Dragon Archfiend, and we have board space to do whatever we want. But if it's not branded, we can use it to go Primera into Crimson Dragon, right? And it's fine. We can also pivot into a Chaos Angel if we need to, if that's necessary. If this deck is this deck can barely go first. It might not look like it with all the stuff we've got going here, but it kind of loses to one hand trap. We need the new support, then we lose to like 2 or 3 hand traps. Sometimes more. New support is goaded, by the way. We are waiting, hopefully next month. Deck still doesn't go second though. The thing about second is that you might look at some stuff like Scarlet. Scarlet says go second deck, but that's the only thing. Everything else is like, this is a negate, let's go first. This is a negate, go first. Supernova is a board wipe, let's go first, so you set it up, right? Blazer Dragon, that's a negate, go first. Unaffected stuff, go first, right? Like, all things... If it takes the Auxilia, we're actually in trouble. Yeah, no, that's... Because now I can't bring it back because of the Phalanx being set instead of in the... we can get her back. We can banish the Auxilia with the Duis Worm. And that way we can get... Well, we can just make a Chaos Angel in that scenario, right, if we need to. Oh, it's Millennium. I'm way less scared now. Yeah. What's your next play opponent? You know what? That's worth getting rid of, I'd say. And I think we just do this. To be fair, I should have saved the red zone a bit. Used the 2 spots already, instead of having to commit the Scarlet. So a bit of hindsight. It's only because we have this extra Chain Resonator, which maybe I should have kept the Synchron Resonator in hand, right? But another Super Pulley and we cry. I also gave past priority there for a bit, which is not a good idea, to be fair. Thing is, we can just make a Chaos Angel if we want to. Like, he plays the Ankh, we negate it. Nothing happens, right? Like, we win. He does something so I can't negate the Ankh, bait something else that needs to be negated. And then Ankhs. Then we can make a, like, we can chain to the Ankh, we can make a Chaos Angel, we banish the Exodia immediately when it hits the field. That was, like, no chance in ever, to be fair, that they win. Why would they run 60 card in Exodia, by the way? That's, I have questions. I have questions about that, but also we are Duel Level 19, so we have all our gems now. And is it 4 wins we need? Like 4 wins more than losses at this stage, so... We could also have made Kuibel pop itself, bring back Scarlet, but we had so many options, and I wanted to keep the what is it, the Duist, so that I could banish Auxilla or something, right? Or if the entire board gets Albelinatus, right? I can access something with the Duist we have. That's why we had it in hand still. Like yeah, we could commit more on the board, but it doesn't really solve any issues, right? It's safer to have some cards in hand we can use in case the board gets cleared. But we need, what, 4 more wins now without any losses, please? So if we can just win 4 coin flips in a row, have God tier hand, win every game. Perfect. Well, the only dumb part about the Auxilla banish was the thing I did after, which is Red Zone targeting it immediately. I should have made the Crimson Dragon first. But then again, I suppose if there's some... We could have really messed it up. Like, to be fair, there's an argument to do exactly what I did, and I think it's a fine argument. Do we play around Droll or Ash? That's always the... If it's a Droll now, we cry. No Droll. We like to see that. Okay. Do we do Bone 1 card combo? Does that even solve anything for us? Potential Imperm is a bit scary. Is there anything we can do to play around? That has to be an Imperm on Effect Veiler, right? With a bit of luck, he just... does it on the Soul Resonator. I'm playing deliberately with leveling this up to level 5. For the single reason that if he does Imperm the Soul Resonator, we are not completely boned. Pun not intended. It's for the sake of if it's something else. Let's establish something really nice first. Are you actually for real? That's what you Imperm. That's the one. Guys, ladies and gentlemen, that's the Imperm, by the way. Not my main combo. Very good. You know what? Let's check for another Imperm. I'm so happy people don't know what a Bone Archfiend is. Ooh. Ooh, that could have been devastating. Ah, yes, the Bestials manning all the things that would have completely lost us the game immediately. Are you joking me? Imperm on the Magnemod. Hold on, I need to post this on Discord. Give me a sec. Give me a sec. Like, this is glorious. Oh my god, good stuff, good stuff. Love to see that. Now we just full combo. Like, I'm just so flabbergasted that he's like, yes, that's where we Imperm, that's where we go spell. Uses that on the Soul Resonator or the Crimson Gaia, I lose the game immediately. No chance to come back ever. But no, he needed to use it on the Bestials because he understands what a Bestial is. He doesn't know what an IDA is. Like, what's an IDA anyways, you know? Dude's only ever seen meta decks, like how would he know? We also get the floodgate active, and we also get the whole thing, to be fair, because we get the Auxilla due to the Uber loop. The only thing we don't get is Red Zone. But it's like, do we really need red zone at this stage of the game when opponent threw away 2 cards in hand. Probably not. Because this was added to the hand, we also get our discard for free. So we don't even lose the Duiswyrm. Which means that if they somehow have a way to out the Dissipator, we still have a backup for the Floodgate, if the Floodgate matters for them. If the Floodgate doesn't matter for them, that's fine. Like, it is what it is, right? Does they, like, I wonder if the opponent knows Centurion. The answer for if they know Centurion is usually that they scoop when they see Auxilla at field spell. For info. I've noticed that people don't know what an RDA is, but they do know what a Centurion is usually. And then they realize they can't win and they scoop, right? But we do get our whole board here. Assuming nothing else changes the situation. I have to say, I'm impressed by the opponent, right? Because he held the imperms. It's not like Monkey Brain, See Glow, and click. It's literally... Oh! The Bestials, I understand that. Negate immediately. I know what that does. Stop that. Like, that's the impressive part about that. People scoop when you use Fiendsmith too before RDA combo, even though you bricked. We still just lose to a set Albaz, by the way. Kinda. Like, we still get our Laser or Supernova, but we kinda can't deal with a set Albaz still, if that's what they happen to have. Like, we are laughing at the opponent for playing like that, but... Never mind, guys, I'm not worried anymore. You know what? I'm so not worried about that I'll just go ahead and pop that in your hand. And before he Exodias me... Oh, this could backfire if he has Super Pulley. I mean, then he only have 1 card, right? But... before he does the Exodia and prevents me from... Never mind, okay, he knows. Show my deck construction. Ideally, you cut Chain Resonator and Archery for 2 more Lubellions, so you have a better chance at doing whatever just happened in that game, quite frankly. But also, Etude of the Branded is, it's you know, it's a Floodgate. It has a cool, like, very cool anime moment vibe to it, where you can quick synchro with it if one of the materials is a dragon. I think that's really cool. It's usually why people like playing this card. You should only ever play it for the Floodgate, though. Do I like Floodgate? No. But RDA has literally no chance in this meta. It's so powercrept. No Baldrake, no. We need to maximize the Saronia, right? And then 2 Duiswyrm is pretty good to have. Like an extra Duiswyrm, right? Baldrake, it's like, what do I cut at this stage? It's like, again, if I can make 2 more spots, I want to run 2 more Lubellions, so I can maximize the chances that I get Etude stuck on the field. Because, to be fair, a Lubellion with a Bestial in hand, and Etude of the Branded stuck on the field somehow, if we can do that, we probably just win to Cool Tune without any disruption or anything, just because they can't play through Etude of the Branded. Generally speaking. I mean, it would be nice to have something for the eyes if they end up summoning that, but... Statistically speaking, is a Resonator counting as 3 tuners worth having the brick after some... The issue is that, like, I don't get why we keep getting bricks, right? That's the main issue, why Konami keeps designing bricks for RDA. We have a lot of bricks, and I think the next logical step is that they need to replace some of the bricks, like a new Crimson Resonator, a new, what is it called, a new Synchron Resonator, right? Like some of these complete bricks that can't do anything, generally speaking, right? It's like, obviously Crimson Resonator can do with another card, right? 2-card combo stuff, but it's like, Synchron Resonator is a brick, right? Chain Resonator, it seems like they want us to run with the new support, but that's also just a brick, right? So it's like they want us to run all of these bricks, but they're not giving us a better alternative. Now, what I would like to see, though, is that just combine these 2 cards entirely, as is, into one card and then give it away to do a one-card combo that doesn't consume any of your primary resources. That way you can run 3 level 1 Resonators that can special summon themselves like Synchron Resonator, add a card back, and extend into, you know, summoning a Soul Resonator if you need to. Like, remove that restriction, by the way, with the Synchro Monster, and then maybe we don't even care. Then, worst case, we special summon it from hand, no Synchro Monster on the field, right? This is how it should work. And then it special summons a Soul Resonator, and it's still a one-card combo. It still goes to Soul Resonator, it still lets us play. But at least it's not a brick like Chain Resonator and Synchron Resonator is, right? That's what I'm trying to get at. Just do that, I suppose. Make it able to special summon and special summon from deck as well. Without, yeah, I think that would be good. I would like to go... I mean, even then they could keep it the restriction of you need a Synchro Monster to special summon it, right? But if it's normal or special summon, let it do the Chain Resonator effect, right? Because then it's not a brick at least, and it's our level 1 Resonator. And you're probably running 2 or 3 of it, right? Probably. Probably 2. Oh. I mean, to be fair, we did have a godly hand. So it's a bit of a shame that that's the game my opponent instant scoops. So if we can keep this up with the coin flip win, I don't know. Have we had 2 or 3 games at this bracket? Like, let's see. Okay, I think it's 2 games. This is the 3rd game. If we win the coin flip here, the next game should be rank up. We lost the coin flip, by the way. So we need to win this game, and the next game is probably rank up game. So ideally, the opponent completely giga bricks here and just concedes the game to me. And then next game we win and I'm done with the stream. Well, no hand traps is really bad, so I hope the opponent giga bricked. Just only hand traps on the opponent's hand. Give him like 3 Ash Blossoms and never mind. Yeah, that's really bad. It's really bad for us. We needed a Bestial or something, I think. Bestial could do something. Without a Bestial, we need to maybe top deck an Evenly Matched. I think Evenly Matched can win this. Every anime deck has bricks in. I'm just thinking, like, why can't we have cards that, like the other archetypes have, where it's both an extender and a starter, right? It had some way to start. I just feel like the way Konami wants us to run Resonators is way too many bricks. And if they want us to run these cards, make them starters. Otherwise, people are just cutting them and going lower ceiling. Konami wants us to summon Hypernova. Well, we're not doing that. It's too many bricks, right? I mean, I will, but... people are not competitively gonna do that when there's money on the line. People might do it for fun, be like, oh yeah, let me summon this one enemy. Oh, and it got Kaiju'd and I lost. Great. You know. Can opponent like misplay or something and then I win? I don't think you're supposed to send the second Cartesia there. You're supposed to send the kit that's in your hand. Which means you just completely punt it on this one opponent. Problem is, I don't know if I can play through... Oh, never mind. He has full combo anyways or something, probably. Let's see. He adds... What is it? Branded in red, he goes full combo, right? We've seen this before. They just do this main phase 3. It looks like very bad for them, but they just add branded in red, they have full combo. Like, it's not even funny how easy it is for them to just do that. Yeah, no, that looked good for a moment, and then we get completely rolled. They're probably also setting a Fallen and the Virtuous, so they have the pop, and then they have a... Probably a Mirror Jade, I'm thinking. I wouldn't say Branded is so OP. It's a strong deck. I think it would be more enjoyable to face Branded as like the meta deck than like Dracotail is garbage to face. Kultun feels garbage to face as well. Oh yikes! Yikes! No, this is really toxic, by the way. But sure. At least it's like Branded feels like a fair deck, even when it does stuff like this. It still feels fair. It's like, what does he have? 1-2 disruptions, right? And a fuse on my turn with his own stuff, and I guess that returns too. But if I draw unevenly here, right? Like, what does he have? Well, there's the Bestial I could have used on his turn to do really nice things for myself. What did he said? Fallen on the Virtues, yes. So we already know that that's a thing. I think that's a free thing to just add here. Let's just banish that. I wanted to take it one of the level 4s, but that might bait out the Ecclesia. I don't want to do that. Oh, he just immediately goes for it. Crazy. Hypothetically speaking... Oh, that triggers... No? Okay. Hypothetically speaking, you guys reckon he's gonna go for the Crimson Guy with the Fallen and the Virtuous pop? Just hypothetically speaking. Yeah, no, that's what he's gonna do. Wind Boom. So my issue is that at any moment he can just summon Fallen of Albast, discard a card, fuse with everything I'm gonna do here. How do we avoid that? How do we avoid that? Oh, you also just have an Ash Blossom. Okay, that's really bad for us because that's when the stuff gets a bit absurd, right? When you also have an Ash Blossom goes first and on top of everything else. I feel like that's where we have a problem. There isn't much I can do now. I'm seeing like one line. But it gets stopped right now, so it didn't really matter, did it? That is. We can end on... oh, he had 2 Ash Blossoms, okay. It's not completely over, by the way. Never mind, it's completely over. Good, okay. Just, didn't think that one through, to be fair. The issue is that even if we clear everything, he has the Albion in the grave that gives him follow-up. And he also just, I mean, he adds back Ecclesia and Cartesia, right? Like... we ain't got a chance against that. He still has a fusion if he wants, right? Oh, dude's giving me a body. That could actually be helpful. The right body helps a lot here. If I get that, Oh, he gives me an Ash Blossom, never mind. How good is an Ash Blossom? For me, hypothetically speaking. Man, my dude here is just popping off constantly. What can he summon here that like is nasty for me? Is he just gonna summon Dragon that devours the Dogma? Is that what he's gonna summon? I kinda can't beat that, to be fair, with how much he's stopped me. If he didn't have that... yeah, no, that's the problem, isn't it? Oh. Right. And he gets the Mirror Banish back. Yeah, no, that's too strong. That's like way too strong. Imagine he went end phase with just a Crim on the field. Just imagine that, right? Look at what he's doing. We need it evenly. Evenly would have cleared up the board slightly. If he lets me do stuff. No, okay, of course not. Is there a world where we can survive a turn here? Probably not. But yeah, dude just kind of rinsed me with the... Again, it's like he had full board and then he had two Ash... Like he had Ash Blossom as well, right? So he had everything and then an Ash Blossom that tripped me up. Otherwise, maybe we could have put this game into grind. And I think I can outgrind Branded. I've done that many times. I've done that many times successfully, even going second against them. And obviously not with the new support, right? I've done it a few times with the new support. Even with maybe not optimal hands, right? Like going second, I don't know. Like we've been able to put them in a state where we theoretically could win. Yeah, that's way too much damage. So two more wins. We just need to win the coin flip 2 more times. I think that's it. Or is it 3? Is it 3 with this? That was... Oh yeah, three more wins, sorry. 3 more wins. I think it's 3 more wins. But we kind of live and die by the coin flip at this stage, so I'm happy we won that one. Now we just need to have a way to extend with our hand, right? Because if we lose Racing Lash, we kind of need... Like Bone Archfiend Soul Resonator or like Oath and a Soul Resonator is fine. This is also really fine. I like this hand quite a bit, actually. I really like this hand a lot, actually, now that I think about it. Let's put that in the grave in case of draw. What do we add, though? We probably just... Like, if it's draw, we lose, but that's it. Very good, very good. We have the best possible combo we can do in hand right now. So, 2 more wins, guys! I mean, that's the one thing. That is the one thing Idea has going for it. The end board is diabolical, to say the least. Because... we just have what says I win the game sometimes when we can get to our end boards. Doesn't matter what the opponent runs. Like, doesn't matter that they're running meta. It's like, we win. Almost sent the floodgate. And again, if the opponent disrupts us right now, we're still fine. We have the Crimson guy, we can make some compromise on our board, but there's none. So we get Supernova Dragon, which already summoning Supernova Dragon, I feel like is giving us a good chance to win. The only thing that really beats Supernova Dragon is set Albaz, right? And then, like, remove him, and we have no way to recover him before we die. But like this, it seems great. It seems great to me. This is... So that's 2 more wins after this game. Assuming we win, I mean, I don't see how we lose at this stage. The fact that we go free, it doesn't matter how many... that's the thing, right? You guys have seen how a top meta deck that is way beyond the power level RDA, right? Cannot break RDA board even though I play fully through the max C. Like, we've seen that so many times happen. It's not uncommon, either way. Opponent doesn't know what we're doing, which is why they haven't scooped yet, otherwise they know that this is GG, it's over. Like, dude needs to be 10 pi with Gordian Slicer to beat this. Like, to even have a chance to beat this, to be fair. But 10 pi with Gordian Slicer, yeah, no, that's that's how we could lose this, I see. But yeah, he's only gonna have 6 cards and he has to go through like literally the highest ceiling RDA board. There's no way. There is no way. I suppose Sky Striker. Sky Striker is a deck that technically has a chance. A single Super Pulley can do it. A single set Albaz can do it. But there's a difference between breaking the board and winning the game, right? Like, maybe they can break the board, but are they gonna win the game? That's another story entirely. Thing is, Super Pulley is usually up to 3 bodies. I'm gonna have 5 bodies on the field. There's an argument that we could literally just fetch Phalanx and set it here instead of having an RDA name, but I think that's a very bad idea because then we don't have Red Zone online immediately. We don't have... what is it? We don't have the Soul Protection in case of a board breaker. And we don't have the Graveyard Float from Auxilla if we need her. But yeah, this is my board, by the way. This is like the combo I invented and stuff. I'm not saying people haven't maybe thought up before, but considering I'm one of the people that decided to actually just almost religiously, you know, run Chain Resonator, right? Other people are not making this board, generally speaking, and so yeah, this is my combo. And we also just get Blazer Dragon. Ideally, Supernova leaves the field first before we make the Blazer Dragon, so we keep the RDA. But yeah, I am less inclined to summoning Blazer Dragon now. So it's branded. Guys, the set Albaz is coming. I think we have to Abyss Negate here. I'm not joking. I am deadly afraid that he just immediately adds Albaz. I think we have to Abyss Negate that. Okay, guys, you're gonna see my famous RDA board be broken. If he has Albaz. But if he has Albaz, he breaks anyways. Like, this would be not used anyways, right? That's the thing. So if he has Albaz in hand, like... we didn't get to use Abyss anyways, might as well shotgun it. We're also just looking to use the Pader. For similar reasons. We should just yeet the supernova. Immediately. If he activates Alba's effect here, like any of them, we just pop it and we're fine. But Supernova needs to be off the field against Branded. You just don't want to have him on the field against Branded, I can tell you that much. Effect? No effect? No effect. Good. Okay, he's gonna Albalanatus me. But that also means, like, what has he committed here, right? Well, I guess if he has another white Albaz, it's fine, right? But, all he gets rid of is the Dissipator. Theoretically. Yeah, no, that's what we expected. But there ain't no way he has another, so let's do this. Sphere mode incoming. Nah, that would be too unhinged for... but this is better than a sphere mode, it just removes 4 bodies. Thing is, we just don't lose, and we kinda don't care, and the most important thing is we got, what is it, Supernova off the field. So he was thinking of doing this, so it was the correct call to immediately stop the Branded High Spirits, because it also stops, what is it, end of turn searching and other things, right? It's just always the correct play we did there. Yeah, I mean, at this stage he lost, right? That's what I said. The board we had was... It might be a full dragon board. Yusei would lose in this scenario. Blue Eyes would lose, but RDA... RDA with a... Like, we just have Supernova and Blazar Dragon. That's a whole... Like, that's the whole of Centurion's Dream End board, right? Theoretically speaking. Or like 2 Blazar Dragons would be... I forgot a certain detail. I forgot a certain detail. He did Fuvalos, so he gets 2 draws. But he has used his... You know what? This game is far from over, guys. Because he has 5 cards still. Ideally, we wanna... stop that on the field. If he uses it. We also want Blazar floating. Like, we never want to leave bodies on the field here. We want them floating. So that they're safe. I think we just let him use cards in hand here. We can negate whatever he summons as effect, right? Okay, we have Supernova on the float if we need it. We have a pop with the RDA, Scar Red. So, Branded is putting up quite a fight, right? Dude hasn't even normal summoned yet, might I add. Dude could still play Branded Fusion as well. As long as we have the red zone, bring back Banish it's fine. I mean, he can't use that effect. Speaking of Branded Fusion, by the way. Objective survive, I mean... It's very easy when we have Supernova on you, like the second use of Supernova. We also have a pop, obviously. But still, they're doing pretty much everything they want under my mega board. But as soon as they end phase, we get Blazar back after all their nonsense, right? And at that stage, we are looking good. Red Zone, ideally we can save for them end phase summoning Albaz, maybe. Maybe we just pop the Mirror Jade. Well, can we pop the Mirror Jade? We might need to pop our own RDA, depending on stuff. I just realized Etude of the Branded obviously is not doing anything here, cause we don't have a Bestial. So Branded doesn't even care about it in this scenario. Okay. Dragon that devours Dogma, sure. Okay, he's going straight for the Supernova and the Blazar. I don't mind him shuffling back the Blazar that much, but that is a bit of a devastation to us. Yeah, the fact that that can shuffle it from Banish means we have to use Supernova now. He's probably still taking the Blazar. That's actually so crazy. I never even like thought about the Banish effect. Like I was like, Banish is safe. No. Banish ain't safe. He needs to take Blazar guaranteed, but what's the other thing he's taking? Yeah, okay, there goes Blazar. Bone Archfiend, good choices actually. He hit all my follow-up. Now, end phase is not equal to, like, everything's good anymore. Battle phase. What end recursion does he have? Nothing. If I banish all of the other things, he has nothing. Oh, he cancelled the attack as well. That's a bummer. What's he returning? Branded Fusion. Yeah, no, but that's for next turn. He has no end phase triggers. Very good. Well, no important ones, I mean, obviously. We didn't even use the red zone pop. Okay, so despite us... hey, that's Bone Archfiend. Yes. And this is my favorite part. My absolute favorite part of this whole thing. Is that what we're doing? That seems really poor design on your part. Because this still gets full attack. And we simply get back the Blazer Dragon. In attack, thank you. I mean, it would be cooler to actually end the game with a supernova on the field, right? But we got it here, so why toy with the opponent? There we go. I mean, the main issue is that he had to deal so much with my board that I had the perfect board, right? That he had no way to establish recursion. All he could do is hide behind a 3.5k, tower, and hope for the best. So that's why we need to go first. Just keep doing this, even if he outs the board, feels satisfied that, yeah, I got rid of all the idea board. It's like, did you? 2 more wins, 2 more wins. Come on, give me the goated hand that can play around whatever he has. Two more wins, 2 more wins, 2 more wins. This is a really awful hand, by the way. Just want to express my absolute disgust at this hand. And how badly it loses to Duel as well. That they have, obviously. Okay. Yeah, no, that's it then, isn't it? Like, we're gonna have no recursion. We're gonna have like a Dissipate and an Abyss. That's it. Duel is the absolute strongest hand trap against us by far. At least we have the Earthbound Prisoner Stone Sweeper, so we do have like some follow-up if we can survive, but we really just reached the main objective is survive here. Maybe our own Duel can stop them from winning the game, but it's like we are looking pretty sad here. It's not hard to out. What is it? 1 negate and then like inactive Dissipator, right? That's not the hardest thing ever. But yeah, the Duel really just did us in there. I hope it just also absolutely annihilates the opponent, like our Duel. But it would have to be something like Sky Striker. Duel plus 1 negate, yeah. Oh yikes. I mean, add your DDD monster if you want. I Duel you back and then I think I win, maybe. I don't think that deck can play through... Like, they need to have the perfect hand, right? Isn't it something like that? So they probably already had their good card since they added that. No, we didn't rank up, but we just had an insane battle against Branded. And I hope this does it against DDD. I hope they just scoop now, and then we can go next. But their duel was savage. Let's hope ours is equally savage to them. Or better. I would hope better, to be fair. Because I have 1 disruption now. We have 1 negate on top of the duel. So we need to hit them right. This adds needs to discard to special summon. Yikes. Yeah, no, that's bad for us. That's incredibly bad. Yeah, no, now they might be able to do it. I was kind of relying on the abyss there. I think he has all his bricks that he needed, to be fair. Looking at this. Oh, yeah, he just have wacky cards he shouldn't be running. And he's gonna win due to that. That's crazy. That avoids Spanish, so this Dissipator doesn't come online. Dude just had the hand, it seems. Like, under normal circumstances, that's not a good hand, but yeah. Yeah, but we didn't know it was DDD when we played our turn. I was considering going solo Supernova, right? But to be fair, if I go Supernova, he takes it with the triple tactics talent. Like, what am I gonna do at that stage? Like, you gotta keep in mind, he had the triple tactics talent. So, not only did he have the draw, he had the triple tactics talent to literally make our hand unusable. We needed to have the field spell instead of the Primera or something, or instead of the R3. We need like the Centurion field spell. That's what we needed. Can he banish a card by accident or something? Can he mess up his combo or something? I really don't like where this is going. This just plays around Duel. Special summons directly from deck. Why aren't we getting stuff like this? Modern support, you know, that actually special summons from deck. Oh my god, he's doing everything. Oh. We can Dissipator negate the Necro Slime if he uses it. Never mind. He's gonna destroy the Dissipator, right? What? Surely you destroy the Dissipator. Surely you destroy the Dissipator there. Place around the Dissipator still. Oh, I don't get to... I get to negate the thing he summons, I suppose. Ah, this is bad. We need to just negate this, hope for the best. We just have to hope that stops him entirely. We just have to hope that's it. We have to hope that's it. He outs the Abyss, but we have the Dissipator to block, at least. And maybe he also did... the Vision Resonator on the field is a bit of a disaster, though, because I did duel him. I just realized. So I don't get to add... But we do have the Prisoner Stone Sweeper. Oh, we can do that. That's a disaster. Oh, that's a really good draw. I know the Link 3 can negate from hand. I'm thinking we need to go Primera line here, but I'm not sure. I have an idea. No, I don't have an idea. Never mind. My main issue is I play into... Let's just try. Let's try. Let's see here. You can banish one DDD monster and one Dark Contract negate. Yeah, no, that's fine. How's the Crimson Road in going? Well, we got Duel this game, so I guess you could say we hit a snag. Once per chain. Wait, we need to go battle phase either way. Because we are not effect negating that one. The only way we can... Dude had another Duel, are you joking me? Oh my god. Dude with the double Duel, by the way. He doesn't have gas though. I don't think he cares. Doing a main phase with this card. Okay, he has whatever he draws. He has this card that needs to be negated. And then he has the Necro Slime, which I need to negate with this Paler. And just in case, let's put this in Banish. So that we can pop something with this Paler if that's what we need to do for whatever reason. Don't think we make Auxilla, even though we can just trigger her again on our turn. I think I'd rather have the protection from a pop if necessary. Problem is also that he's no longer Dueled himself, you know. But this has been a game of every single turn has been Duel until here. We have to. We absolutely have to on that one. Like, there's no other way I see. He has to have drawn like a hand trap or a brick or something. That's the only way I can see this going well. Cause the Necro Slime will just try and fuse now. And then we have to hope he has nothing. Like, if this is a one-card combo, we just cry about it. But that needs to be a dead card. If he can summon the big guy that just says I win the game, we also just cry about it. He needs a synchro, yes. So if he has a guy that can get to a synchro... So we could still lose just because he had the double draw of all things. We would play through so many things, but not the double draw. I hope that's it. Okay, good. Oh my god, that game was stressful. Like, just being on the draw the entire game was crazy. Being locked out of my strongest cards is not nice. And the fact that he then had the triple tactics talent that we had to negate. And the 2 draws and a triple tactics. Oh my god. This should be the rank up game if we can just win the coin flip, that would be great. Yep, that's the rank up game to Duel Level 20. We could potentially do it if we just won the coin flip. Okay, opponent needs to just brick or scoop or whatever, I don't care. We need RDA to Duel Level 20. We need to show that the deck can still do it. I mean, that hand is... that's a solid hand, to be fair. Like, this hand is really solid. Like, Fuvolos is potentially... We can wait until he adds something. We chain Fuvolos. If he negates Fuvolos, we duel him. Like, that's the thing we're doing here. Oh, opponent is already doing the DC tech. Come on. Oh, damn it. This is where we Fuvolos, and then we'll draw if he Ash Blossoms. Okay, nothing. To be fair, Duel tends to beat White Forest. We could still draw them. I mean, they might DC now. Which is the other thing. Come on, give me that rank up. Like, let me, yes. Guys, we made it. RDA still got it. RDA, and to be fair, I would say we've had a painless grind this time around, despite the meta being so hostile. I mean, there was also hostile last time, right? But we made it, and this might be copium on my part. I think I could push Stage 2 with RDA, but I'm not gonna do it. I'm actually gonna play a meta deck. I'm not sure if I'm gonna stream it, by the way. I might not stream it. I might just chill in my own time because it should be easy. But already this before, guys, this is at the RDA's weakest time. The meta is complete toxic towards RDA. It's completely impossible for RDA. This is the worst time you could ever push anything notably with RDA, and we did it. We did it. The last game was a bit free, but you know, all the other games have proven that we got it. We still got it, and yeah, I think we earned it. I think we earned it. This was some good stuff. Man, it's short stream, right? Like I expected this to take at least like 6 hours, and now we are here less than 2 hours, and we already do level maxed, you know. I've reached my goal. Like, what else is there to do? I mean, the meta is so toxic right now, right? But this list did it. 2 duels, Synchron Resonator, Chain Resonator. Ideally, you swap it with Lubellion. We've seen how well it too does against. Well, it would do insane against Dracotail, and it does insane against Cool Toon. Then we have Maxi, we have Crimson Resonator, we have 2 Vision Resonator, we have 3 Ash Blossoms, we have 3 Ghost Spell, we have 2 Soul Resonator, we have an Obsessive Avur Loop, we have 3 Bone Archfiend, we have Centurion Primera, Centurion Tudea, we have Artry, which you can also replace for the 3rd Lubellion. That's also another option here. You can opt to go like Baldrake, maybe the 3rd Druisrium, and then swap this out with Regain, right? If that's your cup of coffee, right? Or whatever you want to call it. 3 Fuvolos, 3 Earthbound Prisoner Stone Sweeper, a Magnamod, 3 Saronir, 2 Druisrium, the Lobelian, which you can run up to 3 of. Foolish Burial, 3 Resonator Calls, 3 Stand-Up Centurions, 2 Crimson Gaia, a Call by the Grave, Cross-Out Designator, 3 Emblem of Oath, a Wake Up Centurion, 3 Evenly Matched, mainly for Branded and Aircraft. Those are the ones we get big value out of unevenly. It can also work great against Dracotail, depending on what they have in hand and other things, right? Can work amazingly against Dracotail, so that's why we're running 3 evenly. 3 Infinite Impermanence, we have a Centurion Phalanx, we have obviously the Tool of the Branded, Red Zone, and then for the extra deck we have 2 Red Rising Dragon, a Kree Belt, 2 Red Dragon Archfiend, a Scarlet Red Dragon Archfiend, Scar Red Dragon Archfiend, Centurion Premier Primus, Hot Red Dragon Archfiend Abyss, Abyssal Dissipator, Chaos Angel, Cosmic Blazer Dragon, Red Supernova Dragon, Crimson Dragon, and Centurion Auxilla. So that's the deck profile. Are we still gonna use Centurion with the new support comes? For fun, yes. Mega competitive min-max list, no. The people are not using it. Now that is best of 3 for TCG, OCG stuff, right? But the issue is mainly, I think, the extra deck space, to be fair, which is understandable. I want to see if I can make Centurion work with the new support, and I know some lists before the overframe stuff, like, so if we don't get overframes, which I think we will get the overframe stuff, then you can kind of fit Centurion in and it being optimal, but it's like very small package situation. It has kind of the same focus as the Albas pack, but it can also go to the, I believe, Auxilla into Crimson Dragon and then Blazers. I don't know. It's just a hypothetical, right? And that is also, I think, without Harmonia. So it really depends on where we're going. It depends on what we can use. But I'm just amazed that we actually did it with Red Dragon Archfiend. We got to Duel Level Max in this meta of all things. And it's not like, oh, you did it very late. You kept facing, you know, we faced Branded a lot. We found one Dracotail. We faced multiple Cool Tunes. So we even had this like that insane in Aircraft where they had the die-fi down, right? So we've had these opponents. It's not like they haven't been there. Like, yes, for the first, I don't know, many levels it was easy, right? But near the end, I mean, we can take a look at, like, look at all these wins, by the way, right? We can take a look at some of these profiles, right? This is okay, Platinum doesn't matter, but they did DC. Platinum, okay, you know what? Maybe it's maybe that tells no, Diamond. There we go. That's what I wanted to say, right? There's some Diamond people thrown in here for sure, and I'm not sure if there's some Master as well. There you go, right there. There you go. That's my point proven, right? Just wanted to say there are Master people, right? We're beating people that are not just complete jokes, and sometimes they're just getting lucky against us, right? That guy's a complete joke, though. I don't know how he's even Duel Level 19, but you see there's a lot of Diamond people we've beaten, and there's a lot of, like, that. There's at least one Master, right? Is Saronir starter in this deck? No. Saronir's only purpose is we get Lubellion access somehow. Like, maybe we discard it with Bone, maybe we discard it with the field spell, right? And then we make an RDA, and before we make this Peter with the old Red Dragon Archfiend and like a level 2 tuner, we swap it out with Lubellion, and then Lubellion will set up the Tool of the Branded, which says Cool Tune can go and F themselves, essentially. Can I leave a comment from you? Oh, right. That reminds me, I did promise, didn't I? I need to battle viewers. Like, I did promise that I would battle you when I, like, finish the grind. It's done now, less than expected. But I suppose the last gems I'll get when I go stage 2. Let's see here. Yeah, it's 11 more duels, and then so I'll make a lobby and I'll see who joins, right? And I'll duel with you guys as you want, because I'll do the rule number. Hold on. Let's see here. To be fair, I'll 600 seconds. I don't want any stalling stuff, right? And we'll just, like, we're not gonna need 50, but I mean, it's fine, right? And then And then we create this, and then where's the room details? Here. What other decks do I run? Mainly just RDA. I have other like last Duelist Cup we had. I had to play Radiant Typhoon because RDA was like I didn't want to go stage 2 when it doesn't matter. In terms of anything that matters, and in terms of anything where you can be like, okay, you got to there. It was with RDA, right? It's like anything that is worth an accomplishment has been happening with RDA. I know I'm currently in gold, but I've not been pushing ranked since we haven't gotten the support. But I just proved I can get to duel level 20, right? And in Duel Links, I proved I'm not like washed. It's just the meta is completely horrible. We wait for the support. And then obviously I've prepared a branded for this time around. I've prepared a branded list for... this time around. And then, I mean, I have this funny Galaxy Eyes list that needs to be updated significantly. This was a very, like, I should delete this because it's, like, it's from before a lot of the update, like, it doesn't even matter. Then, this is one of my, my funny, because if you know anything about Ascent, this deck just loses to anything. If I've tried Typhoon Zodiac. So I've already updated the list for it in case I need to... That's the wrong list. I've already updated this list in case. I don't have the URs. I would have to commit significant amount of UR craft. I think it's 4 UR crafts for Zodiac Barrage, for the MX Saber Invoker, for the Broad Bull, and for the Trident. I would need to use 4 UR crafts to use that list. So I don't want to, but it's there in case I needed to push. I think it's 17k points in stage 2. That's what I aim for normally. I just want the title that says I participated in stage 2 essentially, and therefore I'm pushing like 17k points with a like this branded list here is what I'm planning to do. Do I even need the Barrage and Radiant Typhoon? I don't know. That's just what I saw was run on like a very well doing list. People are still not entered. Oh, I see. Who am I battling first? Table 2. We start with table 2 then. If I'll pool for... If they put Supernova out, I'll probably just waste all my money on pooling for that and then hope I can craft the new cards in Royal with my material. Because I need myself a Royal Supernova overframe. I need that so much. Best case I get... Okay. You know, it's a bit cheesy because you can see my hand. So please don't ash this. Yes, please. You know me. If there's no stakes in this game, you can have all the cards you want, just let me combo. All the cards you want, just let me combo. I suppose you don't understand me talking, you need it written. But for everybody else... If I can... I can't be bothered. Like, does anybody actually care about the validity of the... I've just got to Duel Level Max. I don't need to prove myself to anybody, right? This is for a fun game. I'm sharing my hand with my opponent. Do I win or lose? Like, let's see. Like, I'm not the kind of guy to take this serious, to be fair. Like anybody, like literally anybody can beat me. Just go first, put Di-Fi down, right? Chances are you win that. Is that a draw? Is it 60 cards to no? It's like 50, 46? 46? Like, the other thing about this, right, is that people know I'm gonna play RDA. So, you wanna side in Tween abuse before dueling me, right? That's not very sportsman-like, but that's how you win. I don't think I can dig out, by the way. Like, people might be like, go for the dig out. RDA doesn't do that, even in this situation where you would think. But I'm still just gonna give all the cards, because as you guys have seen on many of my videos, if I pass, I lose anyways. It doesn't really matter. If I pass on nothing, I lose. Pass on one ghost spell, that's not gonna do anything. Just have to play through it, and then hope my end board is strong enough to beat entire deck. Guys, I made a crucial mistake, by the way. I made a crucial mistake. I put the room time to 600 seconds. My chance to win due to a timeout under Maxi Fuvolos situation like this is non-existent. I should have left it at 300 seconds for this exact scenario. Immediate punish. Immediate punish. I mean, the other thing is that usually how RDA is good is that people don't know what it does, right? That we have that advantage. You guys know what RDA does. I've showed it to you so many times on so many streams and in games, so... Obviously, Ash Blossom here just makes me cry, right? But that's what we have to take. Like, one Ash Blossom here makes me cry, but if that happens, I mean, yeah, there we go. We didn't have the best hand, right? Now we have one disruption against 22 cards, so we probably lose this one. But that's fine. Maybe my opponent is running a fun deck and not a meta deck, and then maybe it's interesting, right? But yeah, I'm not gonna take these like duel against viewers serious. Like it's just, you know, I wanna give a good show, right, so to speak. And playing into Maxi Fuvolos is always a good show. You just hit the level max 15 seconds ago, and I mean I hit it a few minutes ago, I think. I'm sorry, but like you stopped the Centurion stuff. I'm not. Oh. Yeah, so now my Abyss is just out of the picture. I've shown my profile ID before. I can show it again after this, before I go to the next match. Like, and I'll do a few viewers now because we finished so early. I think I've lost. I think I lost this. I think I lost to Maxi and triple Fuvolos. How many people? I'll just do whoever wants to, like once each. Again, like we got over this so quickly that I don't mind. Like, and since I said yes to one, right, I have to say yes to everything. So I'll say yes to all the duels, one each. You get one. You get one where you're watching my hand and you know exactly where to hit the counters on me. And I think it's classic that, yeah, this is clearly scripted, right? Obviously Jack loses to Yusei. There's not much we can do here. We just we've lost, obviously, out of respect for my my fellow duelist. I'll just let them finish me how they see fit. But everybody knows the Maxi and Fuvolos did it, so yeah. It wasn't hand knowledge, it was just the Maxi Fuvolos with a timely drawn Ash. Well, that one's annoying. To be fair, if I had my full board, I think I would be good here, even with the Imperm. Good chances I can just win if I had my full board. So see, the issue here is I have to go spell this, obviously, duh. This negate that the user deck can make nowadays is just punishing that crazy. This is normal for the user deck, so it's just that, there we go, we lose. How am I gonna negate speed? I'm not. My Hot Red Dragon Archfiend Abyss got negated by Imperm because I played into Max C Full loss. But I lost anyways. The fact that I got double Fuvad with the Max C, just like we lost at this stage. At that stage, it's just letting my my viewer DC, I guess. And then ask for a rematch due to the DC because that's. But honestly, I'll just like if you DC now, you won the game. It's fine. You won the game if you DC. Like everybody can see that I lost this. Yeah, like you still won. Like everybody on stream except that the opponent won because they Max C full lost me, right? And who's the next person? I'll just go up here. Table 3 next. Okay, you're right. Hold on. Let me be fair about this. I also needed to show my duel ID. Let me show the duel ID first. Well, that is. So take a screenshot real quick. That's my ID if you want to use it for whatever. I don't know. Again, gold right now, but I want to be kind of as low rank as possible so that the climb with the new support is longer. So we have more time to play and practice, yeah. So this, and then I go to table 1, and then if any other wants to join, just load up the tables, like table 4. So I go here, I go table 1, and then table 4, 5, 6, like just enter, and I'll like, can I put the thing again? That's the room code if you want to fight. Everybody gets 1 duel against me. You get to have full hand knowledge. There's nothing in there, like you. Just have fun beating up Arkemo today. There's no hand traps. You go, King. Aha. Riveting. Can I add a... Can I do a thing here? Yeah, just in case people come in and ask, right? I have it up here. Ah, hacker hands. Okay, understandable. Oh yeah, I needed that. Now people won't have to ask why I'm not in the Duelist Cup right now either. I will take a Crimson Guy, thank you very much. That's very nice of you. Does it let you summon something that I add, by the way? I know that one of them does that. Yeah, that one. So table 1 is next, and then table 4, 5, whatever, like until people have gotten their share of matches. One each, obviously, not. Oh god, I just realized, if you make Xeno, I just lose because you're gonna yoink both Dissipator and Abyss, because that's like scripted against me. Like Xeno always yoinks both of those, right? It's just, that's just how it is. It's like written in the stars. You're not making what I think you're making. Why that guy? Do you really have to make that guy against me? Like, that's just mean. That guy says, Centurion, break me with Centurion or lose the game. So, yeah, that's the situation we're in. Now, I do have Centurions, but I'm sure that my opponent, knowing what RDA does and knowing how the deck functions, will immediately pop the field spell upon me discarding a card for it, and therefore win the duel right there on the spot. I want the rock, paper, scissors, by the way. I want rock, paper, scissors here. Like, that's what I want to do. Like, would love if they added the rock, paper, scissors. You pick one, and then you see what the opponent picked, and then, yeah. You're really gonna make me send that. I hope it hits Bone. The worst thing it can hit is Crimson Resonator for me. Well, to be fair, Bone is pretty bad too. It needs to hit a Prisoner Stone Sweep, I think. Imagine if Master Duel rolled a dice and the highest dice roll got to decide, right? Imagine that scenario for a bit. Just imagine that. Everybody would be like, oh, this game is so rigged. My opponent always rolls 6. I always roll 5 or lower, you know. There goes my Dissipator and Abyss. I need you to not hit my Abyss. Like, period. And I need to top deck an evenly matched. You probably have the negate for the evenly matched. You probably also have the negate for the oath. So I just lose, right? As I said, it's like, it's scripted. Like, you always hit the Dissipator Abyss. Why didn't you take the Dissipator? It was a free Dissipator. Are you locked? Are you fusion locked? Oh, and that's the worst hit, by the way. That's the absolute worst case scenario for me. Come on! I know I can't even add the Crimson Resonator to do an attempt at getting past the Wave King. Come on, yoink the Abyss. I know you need, like, Abyss or Dissipator. It's guaranteed basically against me. You already hit the Dissipator. Didn't get to... Okay. Can you yoink the Crimson Dragon, which ruins the Centurion payoff? Yeah, there you go. And now I needed the evenly match, to be fair, but I guess you have a negate for it anyway, so it's not like it matters. I will try to play through your field. Emphasis on try. Now, here's the funny thing, right? If I can even play through your field, I pop this guy. Because I need to pop the Wave King. Also, this just needs to resolve, by the way. Like, this is just, like, I need the field spell to resolve while I lose, right? That's another thing. Yeah, I mean, that stops me in my tracks entirely. Now I can't beat the Caesar. Of course, I can't special summon the Sweeper, and I have to just use Bone Archfiend, and as soon as I do this, you will Caesar him, and then I have to pass on Soul Resonate. Yeah, exactly as expected. I'm surprised you didn't hit the Abyss, like both Abyss Dissipator here though, but... I guess you get another chance at it. You just need to remove a body on your own turn. Like, yes, I can summon this in defense. I can summon this in defense, right? I can. It doesn't matter. Caesar with a spell trap negate is too much. Oh, yikes! That's a lot of draws. Also, this deck is just better than RDA, right? Like it's what is it? Chimera Fiendsmith, Hacker Hands, right? Alone Hacker Hands might not be well. To be fair, Hacker Hands is just a hard counter to RDA in general. Why is this dude not in DK? Because you have to pay a subscription fee to join it, and it's on a set time. And like I'm very bad with this stuff. I do stuff when I want to do stuff, right? Otherwise I would have probably participated in the past if it wasn't for the subscription fee thing. When RDA was good, obviously. Like right now, it's the worst it's been in Master Duel. Like, okay, next duel, and then after this we go to table 4 and 5, and I'll link the thing again. So next person can jump to table 6, and I'll keep going until we, you know, everybody gets one. Table 1 calling. I don't think he cares. He knows what. Like he just likes it pure. Again, if I go first, I can beat you. Like that's generally the rule with RDA. But you need to go first, right? But you guys know this. You've watched me play. I think table number 1 is AFK. So if you can message and be like table 1 later when you're here, I'll put you next in the queue, right? Table 1. Big tough Beifang. But since you're AFK there, I'll just move on the queue. You got a Royal O frame, congrats. That's big. I already used the coin flip, yeah. You need to select. That's don't look at my hand. Don't look at the hand. Yeah, no, I can't have it. It's also a bad hand. A 60 card deck though. Maybe you also bricked. Maybe you can have a brick off. Ah, riveting. I'm sorry, now you got my attention. You lost my attention a bit there, to be fair. But the Chain Resonator got my attention, everything else no. Well, is it just Fiendsmith RDA? Listen, I'll tell you a trick here. You add Chain Resonator to your deck, and it has nothing to do with RDA. I see you add that or for Fiendsmith Tract. I will just let you full Fiendsmith combo because I need to. I know where to hit the deck because it's RDA, right? But then again, can't deal with a Caesar. Either way it goes, right? That's the main problem. I don't think RDA Fiendsmith makes Caesar, so I think I'm good. I swear, if I get Caesar again, like it's not funny, guys. It's like, yes, RDA needs to activate effect that special summons from hand or graveyard. Yes, let's be Caesar that. I saw it. Hold on, let me type to you because. Okay. So you also have Centurion in the list. And you haven't normal summoned yet, correct? So that's the Chain Resonator, that's the normal summon. Thing is, you know how to play around what I have if you're looking at the screen, so it shouldn't be a big problem for you. Yeah. The Bestial doesn't even do anything against this version of RDA, to be fair. This is made with light, so I cannot affect the synchro monsters. I also just lose to Abyss and Crimson. What is it? The Blazer Dragon. Abyss and Blazer Dragon just does it. Like, no matter what I draw at that stage. Hit Judea in the grave, stop the Centurion engine. Do people really watch the stream? I'm not judging. If people feel like they want that advantage against me, they can have it. It's like, we're not playing for anything here. There's not a goal with this. It's just a person kept asking to duel me all the time, and I was like, yeah, sure, whatever. If like after I'm done with the grind, right? Like I got done with the grind in relatively good time, and I'm like, well, damn, now I have to keep my promise, and that results in me dueling every viewer that wants to duel me. And I'll just sit through it, and once we're done, I'll be like, yeah, thanks guys, and then we just call it there, right? But until then, I'll just take beatings for your guys' entertainment. Wondering how many bricks you're running in your deck, though. That's dead, by the way. I think you messed up by sending to there. Oh, it's not dead. Ah, neat. Neat. You know what? I should have been... Fair enough. I should have actually bestialed that. I didn't know that. Yeah, I learned something new. Nice. That has never come up before in any duel. That I'm just instinctively thinking that, oh yeah, this is not a trap monster, so it doesn't, you know what I'm thinking. Yeah, you can have your rematch. But you have to get in the queue still. Can we at least ban Maxi and limit draw this? I don't want to go edit my deck list. You're free to do whatever you want. But if you mean an actual master duel, yeah. How much do I care about red zone? Probably don't care. Don't care. You know, that's a shame that that this is the case. We all knew what was gonna happen here. My problem is I can't out anything on the board because they're all unaffected. And if you have any hand traps at all, I think I cry about it as well. That's either the red zone or it's an Ash Blossom that just says win the game. Yeah, you can Ash Blossom if you have it. Like, go ahead. Like, you win the game. Like, it's that simple. You can also Ash Blossom this. You get another chance if you want to. After all, I only have plays because you have Synchro Monsters on the field. It would just have bricked otherwise. I think you win either way due to the unaffected nature of Chaos Angel. Oh. How bad is that for me? How bad is that for me? You summon Lacrima, you dump the Fiendsmith trap, right? Like, if you're running the Fiendsmith trap, then I need to Bestial now. But if I Bestial now, I ruin my entire combo, so I lose. So I think that I have to just go spell that. Out of... You probably have it, you know. Like, why else would you... Making feel bad for what? I do badly. It's... Like, I'm commentating on the... You guys know you're meant to win these, right? If you go first. You're meant to win these. And you shouldn't feel bad for winning. You should not feel bad for winning. I have an idea, actually. I have an idea how I can make this game more stalemate-y. I don't know if I can win. Chances are I can't. but I can make them more stalemated. You can definitely make the game more stalemated. You know, somebody criticized Stardust for one. To me, Stardust seems so good with playing 2 disruptions. The fact you can make the Herald is a lot. So I need to put Abyss in defense mode specifically, because you get the chance to supernova me, and you could maybe make it big enough to just crash into me with. So I need to keep that in mind. I actually have the out for your Chaos Angel as well, impressively enough. In multiple ways, I just realized. This might be a more interesting game. Like, I hope you didn't like hold back any hand traps or something. Because I'm seeing some ways I can take advantage of this whole thing. Do need a red zone of my own though. Obviously, if I had a battle phase and didn't have to bait with the even, yeah, I would have been like, fine, I just make... Like, I just win on this turn, by the way. Okay. I'm sorry to whoever's next in the queue. This is gonna take... I finished it. You can read at the top of the screen up there. We finished in very good time. Very good time. You got 219 with an aircraft. Nice. Is it a flex if I don't even go Centurion? Is it a flex if I don't even go Centurion here? I'm not sure. Probably not. Probably not. But I could just pass like this, make my own Chaos Angel, right? Then we are kinda even. I cannot attack. I cannot attack. It's made with only... I know, I cannot attack. We had to bait out, like we had one play line, and we had to bait it out with the evenly on the Abyss. But don't you worry, I have a plan. I have a plan in mind. Okay. Follow up or wake up? Follow up or wake up? Follow up. Yeah, I already maxed. It was very smooth, to be fair. I didn't expect, with such a power crept, like, RDA is so power crept at this point, I didn't expect us to do it so quickly. Took less than 2 hours. Okay, and that's our board. You're struggling with Branded Dracotail. That should be one of the easiest, but maybe there might be some complex lines you're not fully aware of, and that could potentially lead you to win more if you knew those. I don't know. I'm not gonna be pretending like I'm a genius or anything in that regard. So anyways, let's try and equalize this game a bit. Yeah, no, that's none of my concerns, to be quite fair. None of my concerns. That wasn't even the main phase, by the way. We're really holding up the queue, by the way, by this game taking so long, but... Archfiend Enjoyer, I see. Very well. Though I have a little thing for that. You're gonna let your phone cool down a bit in the refrigerator? Okay. You are reserved to protect the Chaos Angel, and you are preserved to protect the Chaos Angel. And that's the only way I win here. Just protect them. You'll be back in 10 minutes, okay. Loop. Fine choice, you can get back your abyss. I don't know what it'll help with, but you can get it back, so... I also need to go and submit my deck list to Master Duel Meta for reaching max level, but I'll do that when I end the stream or something. Okay, I'll tell you right now that any attempt to destroy the Chaos Angel will be met with the Soul Resonator. And if your goal is to Crimson Gaia flip my board, and that's the way you want to get rid of the Chaos Angel, which is our normal way, I'm going to negate that as well. And that's where all my disruption is saved for. So to be fair, I can like stop being so aggressive on the on, and just go off, to be fair, until battle phase. I'll just have it ready. Yep. Yup, that gets Abyss back. Very good. I'll just set to auto. It looks like you're about to head to the battle phase. I don't want to mess anything up here. That could be dissipated, but that's not a problem. Guess I don't have any immediate threats. I might as well go to off for a bit. Okay, that looks very much like a battle phase incoming. That Chaos Angel is not unaffected. And I don't think I care about anything being hit on my board, to be honest. Like, yeah, the red zone is a bit annoying, but I don't need it. Why did you not do the Gaia? You can attack, Gaia flips down, like I was saving the negate for that. You still have the pop, I should be careful. There's no reason to do anything. Thing is, if you when battle phase forced out my negate here, you can force out my soul resonator with the pop here, and it's way more beneficial to you. That's what confused me quite a lot. I do not have a favorable grind game situation against red zone. Oh, hey, Evenly. That's a really bad time for you to show up, bud. You're aware I have Chaos Angel, it's unaffected. So I can abyss negate that, but I see a potential risk in that approach. I just do this instead. To be fair, maybe I should have used the Red Dragon Archfiend to... yeah. Okay, so my Chaos Angel is still in effect, which means it's unaffected. So I'm not scared of that. And out of respect, I'll summon Supernova. I'll just take 500 damage here. I didn't need to, but... Holy mirror. It's a view using Fiendsmith RDA, if you're wondering. It was a very good game, all things considered. But then again, I'll let my opponent say those words because it's just me from a situation here, you know, obviously different. But there we go. Gotta say, you got me really worried when you had the Chaos Angel turn 1 with the... Oh, you're surviving. Or not. Would be, but... I did save the Abyss, you couldn't make... Like, force me to use it. Oh! No, applause to you, like, that's impressive. Like, I didn't think about that, to be fair. That makes you survive. You shouldn't have activated the effect, though. You should not have activated the effect. But I guess at that stage I have Supernova, right? It's a bit hard to come back from either way. And you have no resources. But you make me sweat for this, by the way. Like that took a lot out of me. So either way, I would like, you can pat yourself on the back for it. I did have a atrocious hand though. If you had extra disruption of any kind, like a dissipate or something, I would obviously have lost. But there we go. You probably did. Like, I don't know. Like, what could you have done differently, right? Like, what could you have done differently? Like, I need to keep the list. So, table 5 was the next, and then you can get the rematch thing. You counted 3 mistakes on first. Okay, sure. Maybe your place was complete mistakes. Like, I don't know. Maybe did the Ghost Spell and the Saonia in my hand get in your head about like how you wanted to play? Because I didn't actually use them, if you noticed. I just let you play. Use today on Bone. Yeah. The thing is that you, if you had the, you know what? I'll just prove and let it fly. If you had the today, you would have the Crimson Dragon on my turn. You would win. Like Supernova just wins, clears it out for free. Unaffected Supernova, yeah, does it. Or Blazer for that matter. Even if I do the second evenly, you would have been fine. So yeah, you're right. You should have won that game, but. I think you learned some things at least. Well, I'm scared already. I don't know. Yusei's deck has traumatized me in Duel Links, and I know it's better than RDA in Master Duel. So from what I've learned, that needs to get hit immediately. Because that is a high threat card, and that needs to get impermed. Because My chat once convinced me to not imperm that and save it for the speeder. And by then, they had everything to stop me from doing anything. So why are all of your internet connections bad? I don't know. Ah, you had the extender in hand. Very cool, very cool. Nice. Very. I mean, that's just protagonist level energy, isn't it? To be fair. Your idea is to summon this, then go into speeder, I assume. Yeah, if you had baited the Abyss with Gaia, you would have a better chance to take me out on my turn. I pointed that out at the time. If you had if you actually had baited the Gaia on the Abyss, I was forced to use it. Then I have to use Soul Resonator. Now you have an opening to get rid of my Chaos Angel. I do think banishing Red Zone was a good choice, cause that hurts. That's emotional damage, if anything. Now they could just have the card in hand that says I win the game, which is a possibility. I have bad news for you on that one. Yeah. Oof. No, that's... I think I have protagonist levels of energy in this game, because that is a crazy top deck as well. Oh my god. Okay. That needs to be like a... I don't know what it needs to be, but it needs to stop this, is what I'm thinking. Yikes. No, that does it. That does it. Wow. Elf nodes, really? Really? Wow. No, that I mean, that's a brick you do, but that's impressive. Not gonna joke about that, that's impressive. Oh, I see what you're doing with that. Interesting. Nice move, actually. That might genuinely win you the game as well. That actually wins you the game, I think, huh? Well played. And that's a mistake, for sure, I can tell you that. Now, how is it a mistake? Well, I'm working on it. I'm working on it, guys. I'm working on it. Hmm. So during your opponent's turn, you can switch this to the middle monster zone, then return one spell, face-up spell and trap on the field to the hand. Yeah, that's the issue. That is the issue. And I can't make an Abyss because... Or can I? Or can I make an Abyss? Abyss, attack this, then keep playing. How much defense? I mean, this is the only way I get through this, right? So... So we have to play like realistically here. There we go. It's just this, right? Just this. Did you get the room code? Because you can just go to the table after the one I'm in. Could you attack the Synchro and summon back Crimson Reso? You haven't read what this card does if it battles a level 5 or higher monster. While you control a monster in your, you can send one monster from your hand or field to the graveyard. Try one elf that monster in your graveyard with a different original attribute. So he has to send a monster either way it goes. Very deliberate choice with archery here, because I need the card draw. I had to bring the trap. I was thinking of that. I mean, I'd probably lose, right? I needed to go first. Oh, second stage. We won it. Like, second stage. Sorry. Second stage is in the weekend. And second stage, I don't know if I'm gonna be streaming that. I don't really have a plan to do it, to be fair. Wow, that's incredibly impressive that you drew that of all things. I have to negate it. But then my Abyss gets destroyed. That is an impressive draw. You actually deserve to win the game after that. Like, that is some protagonist level stuff right there. Maybe I should have... No, you can just flip it face up immediately, right? It's not like it changes anything. How long did I play Red Dragon Archfiend? Since I played Yu-Gi-Oh! It's the thing I do. It's like it's my thing, you know, so to speak. You're sending it. You need an RDA. It's there. We don't have an RDA name, or we didn't. The fact that you're sending your synchro boss does tell me a few things. And one of them is that if I just destroy your monster here, then I should be good. Now, I don't know what your last card is. If it's a one-card combo, then as it is, then congratulations, you won. Yeah. Maybe I shouldn't have popped this. Maybe this is the one I should have popped. Maybe that's my bad, but I didn't expect the second one to happen. So I lost. But it's fine. Just what happens sometimes. This was like a crazy surprise though, like this soloed me. I almost had a chance, but yeah, that was a nasty surprise for the Imperm. In hindsight, knowing more, maybe I could have played a bit. No, then Imperm doesn't work, obviously. Had to Imperm. How do you make a mistake with a level 2 and a level 3? You don't. I didn't even send the Phalanx because I knew I needed to draw with the archery if I wanted a chance here. But yeah, there you go. You say always... I mean, the Book of Eclipse was a crazy draw. I'll give that. Like, that was insane. Because that forced out my Abyss directly. Otherwise, I think I could have won if that was like an Ash Blossom or something, right? If that was an Ash Blossom instead, I think I win. But I did also go second here, to be fair. I did go second, and my hand was... It was fine. Just couldn't deal with the Synchro monster plus this, I guess. Well, mainly just the Synchro monster, right? I couldn't play freely. The fact that this also gave him a disruption for my spell and traps, right? So it's like a single target disruption, a back row bounce, and a monster negate, right? 3 disruptions I had to play through, and I just couldn't. I mean, that wins, right? I should have popped the stand-up Centurion with the Primal Primus. That's my also other mistake. Probably also shouldn't have been threatened by the Elf Note monster, because I think this doesn't actually do anything. He already have the continuous trap, right? I thought it was continuous spell. He would go full F combo. I jumped the trigger on that, so I learned my lesson there. I don't have much experience against Elf Node, and it's usually very one-sided. Ah, the Baron. Yeah. I mean, on my turn, right, he has 1, 2, 3, 4 disruptions. 4 disruptions, I have nothing. Is this an extra disruption? I don't know. So, yeah, I should have hold the Centurion back row. That's definitely my bad. That's definitely my bad. Also, because Auxilia was face down, it doesn't summon the Primero Primus, which, I mean, I can't. I don't know if you mind me just scooping there, but because you clearly win, right? Like, I'm at 400 life points. There's no reason for me sticking around. I clearly misplayed. I know what. You know, you got it. No, you got it. Great. Yeah, you got it. You actually just have it. Yeah, I know where I misplayed. I learned a bit from this, so thanks for that. I guess it's the next person, right? I'll go to you after. I'll go to you after. So this person and then you. But yeah, I misplayed a bit. It was a problem going second though. I need to stop losing coin flips. That's what I need to do. I need to stop losing coin flips. Number 5 being waiting for it. Did I skip number 5 or? I thought I did number 5. This is the duel room. Oh yeah, I lose. Like I lost. Congrats. Yeah, no, can I scoop? Can I scoop? I needed to win the flip against this nonsense. Oh, goodness gracious. White Forest as Amina with Mitsurugi. Yeah, no, that's a game. That's a game. Do I really have to sit through this massive cutscene? Like, it's very clear that you won the game. Like, is there anything I can do against, like, White Forest alone, right? And there's nothing. Like, this is a GG. The only thing we can do here is hit the Bestial on that. And that stops one negate, but it doesn't stop the overarching problem. But that's all we have. And to be fair, we needed to go first. Like, even Maxi, like, whatever. Like, doesn't matter. We could play through anything. We just needed to go. That's just rude. Also, you're Master 1 already, and you're playing a deck. I mean, I'll hold my judgment. I'll give my verdict after you're done with all your combo and before calling it a lame deck, right? Like, that's. With all respect, by the way. But I know Mitsurugi can do literally anything in the game, right? So I'll just see. I'll see how interesting we're getting here. But if it's just White Forest, Mitsurugi with a bunch of you can't play the game, then that's not very interesting now, is it? I lose to 1 disruption, by the way. At least if Magnemod went off, but like the Ash Blossom stopped that, so I don't even get a chance to have a secondary playline on my turn. Do I need an evenly? Is that the only thing that does anything here? Evenly or a bestial maybe? A bestial? Yeah, I swear if you're adding Rice Seal right now, I'll scoop. I'll just scoop. I'm not playing against that. If that is a Rice Seal you're adding, I'm just scooping. It's like, okay. I'll see where it goes. I'll see where it goes. That's a general thing, by the way. If anybody plays Rice Seal against me, I will just scoop if I have to watch a Rice Seal play, like combo. Just so you're warned. Like that's I'm not. I despise that deck. You want a Malice combo? Go ahead. Rice Seal. That's where I draw the line. Yami, are you serious? You're just playing mid to Yami. No, I'm sorry. Like I'm sorry. I'm not entertaining this. I'm not entertaining this. I'm sorry. I don't care if you're gonna be mad in the chat after that, but I am not entertaining mid to Yami. I'm not entertaining that. That is the other thing I'm not gonna deal with. Rice Seal and Yami. I was like, okay, you know, I saw where it went. It went to Yami, and yeah. I don't know if it went further, to be fair, but like I see Yami. That's I don't mind Malice, by the way. I don't mind Malice. Malice is fine. Malice is fine for me personally. Yami, Rice Seal, no. I have to draw a line somewhere. Those scarred me. Those metas have scarred me severely. I think they went to eat, so maybe I could take this one then. By the way, Verdugo, are you even here in the chat, or are you just some random person that like I mean, they could just be a random person, right? Like I didn't see any feedback in the chat from that person, so. Oh, there you are. In the end of your boat. I'm sorry, maybe I threw the judgment, like you can tell me what it was, but that was too much for me. Like I'm not, like, that's nothing I would do to win that game, right? There's nothing I could do to ever win that game at that stage. And then I see Yami and I'm like, nah, that's, you win, you won. Like, you won that game, you won it. Like there's nobody's throwing any judgment here, except for me, but you won that game. You emotionally broke me as well, so... double points for that. You get double Arkamo points for that win, by the way. This hand is awful. Branded. Well, I have to Ash Blossom that. That's full brand combo, so that has to be Ash Blossomed. I do have like the worst imaginable hand where essentially today I ruins the Oath and then I have a brick. And I have double Ash. So you win. Do you want to play it out, or can I hit the button? Can I hit the button? Or do you want to play it out? You wanted to show me the combo. I guess, but it's just I see Yummy and it really just like I saw where it was going, and it was just it was not my cup of tea. Like it's you broke me emotionally. You're getting all the points. Like you're getting all the points. Yours. You won. You broke me. You can tell me where it was going if you want, and I can judge it from there. But it's like I see the Yummy and I'm like no. To be fair, I don't even want to fight Branded if I'm gonna be real, because generally anything you see in ladder is kind of boring to me, right? Like this situation where like this I face all the time, right? As an example, but I see Yummy and I'm just like Yummy and Rice Seal specifically are decks that have really. I would also have the same reaction to Vanquish Soul Canine, to be fair. If it was pure Vanquish Soul, sure, but disclose that. If it, to be fair, just Canine, Canine, what is it, Killer, like Cool Tunes, Rice Seal, and Yummy. I draw the line on those four. I think that covers everything. To get a full list. Main phase 3. Did you forget to put up? But was it because I hit the? But you should have still sent one with. I'm confused. Guys, the fridge is empty. It wants me to cook with an empty fridge this game. Sometimes I can't. Like, this is absurd. This game wants me to cook with an empty fridge. I don't know. I mean, I just lose, right? I lost this either way it goes. I don't care if Rice Seal is not strong anymore. It traumatized me. Like, you can end your turn with a 4-material detonator, and I'm not outing it. Eclipse Twin on it. Then, yeah. You see, the issue is that I have to Ash Blossom that, but then you just do that and I lose anyways. I mean, it happens either way. It happens either way. Okay, I'm surprised now. But yeah, I don't have the RDA stuff, and there's no way to access it because we don't have Crimson King. So I don't think I can beat this deck, actually. I don't think I can beat the deck without RDA engine, just straight up. So I think even if this is not impressive, right, I'm sorry. You gotta go. Good luck. Thanks. Like again, like I'm sorry if if you're a bit disappointed with how the game went, but you won. You won. Like thumbs up. Like no bad thoughts there. It's just like that was the thing. So maybe another time I see your combo when the IDA support is out and I actually feel like I can do stuff. You really just doing my today like that? Okay. I mean, this is like the most awful hand I could have had. On top of then afterwards top decking an archery of all things. So I just -1 card in hand. I mean, I don't even have a field spell, right? You can do that. Like Ash Blossom won't do anything. Like I stop there, you fuse anyways. It's not like it changes anything. Like this is GG. Can you hurry up and just beat me up real quick so I can get to the next game? You're also waiting for the IDs. Yeah, for sure. Like, I mean, also on a side topic, I don't know if any of you guys care about it, but I think people kind of left the stream after I got done with my goal, right? So, not many people wanna watch this for whatever that means. Which is a shame. I mean, it just summons Albas anyways. Like, people wanted to see me get Duel Level Max with IDA, which I did. So I understand them leaving after that, to be fair. Obviously people wanna still stick around to fight, right? But to beat me up, rather. You know what? Okay, you know what? We summon this. And then we draw a card. And it's a bestial, right? It's always a bestial. It's always a bestial. It's 110% always a bestial here. You're actually just trolling me now, game. Like I can't believe you've done this to me. I can't believe you've done this to me, game. That is like the Abyssal. I can at least make Chaos Angel, right, and do some stuff. But this is just suffering. Can I scoop without angering further people, or do I have to stick around suffering with my today archery opening hand? Although I'm getting tired of this, I'll just flip it up. Like, it would have been great with Bestial, right? It will allow me to make a monster at least, get some stuff going. Honestly, I might even have been tempted to go for Dissipator so I can shuffle back this Ecclesia and the Dark Dragon, because it's really obnoxious to deal with. I guess it would just be resummoned, right? Yeah. It's generic. Could this not be a Dark Dragon synchro, you know, so RDA could use it better? Was that too much to ask for? Like, make it a Dark Dragon synchro and then be like, this is always treated as a spellcaster and light, right? Let's go. I mean, if I draw something, that stops me for sure as well. Look. We gotta play. Now we can get fused with, I guess. To be fair, I lose to the Sanctifier, I lose to the Trap either way, right? That's 2 lines of I lose. That's just mean. That's just mean. That's just mean. You're gonna use that on... Well, it's not like it matters, right? Cause I need the graveyard. Albion can stop me from bringing back the Crimson Resonator. There's also the layer of the Retribution, and then now there's the Tri-Brigade Mercuria that just negates. Yeah. Well, I think it's because it's Ecclesia and the Dark Dragon, right? So instead of being like the Dark Dragon and Ecclesia, but I don't know. I just feel like. Listen, I'll hurry it up for you, cause this is clearly where we are going with this. You probably wanted this epic like Brand vs RDA game, but unfortunately the Master Duel random ING decided that I needed the worst hand imaginable and that you are the protagonist of this duel. So, you go you. Main phase 3 is... Yeah, I just want this game to be over, right? Like, I want the game to be over. And I don't wanna... Apparently, it sits really bad with people if I go and surrender the game. I've learned from surrendering the game to where I crossed the line, but... You know, any point drawing a Bestial would have been really great. Really great. Would have loved that. Well, I guess Retribution just stops that play anyways. So it is what it is. Anyways, can you hurry up a bit and just end me immediately? Thanks. I only have 4,100 life points. I have nothing. You can see my hand. You can just go battle phase immediately. You don't need to BM. You really don't need to BM. You really do not need to BM. You can just go battle phase and end the game. With Branded, you kind of just want to disrupt and negate immediately. The rule of thumb now. Because they'll either play, what is it called? The Branded High Spirits, right? You need to negate that. Or they'll play Branded Fusion, you need to negate that. So you kind of just want to negate those two. And you also want to negate Fallen of the White Dragon. You want to negate that immediately if they summon it, right? So you just want to almost hit them immediately and hope for the best. I showed the deck profile. Like, if you could go back to the stream before I dueled with viewers, so you'll want to look at where the battlefield is full gold, right? Because that's the Duelist Cup. After that, I showed the whole deck list, so you can see it there. You can just go back in the stream what we are on right now, and I go through it there entirely, like every card. Okay, I can see everybody's having fun beating up, well, me. This should be the last, right? Last person. What's this rematch that I promised due to the DC incident? You're saying GG, that was not a good game. Like, don't do that. Like, don't do that. That was not a good game. I didn't play the game. You just beat me up for having a bad hand and won the coin flip, by the way, and had an Ash Blossom. So I don't think that was a good game. That's just like, I can say good game, right? because I lost that game and got completely thwarted. But you should. Speaking of good game, if I saw your hand, I don't know. Like, do you see mine? Do you see mine? I had all the bricks. I had all the bricks, and my dwarves were awful. Like the dwarf I got from archery was what is it? You did not brick. Dude, that's not what a brick looks like with brand. Like my stuff was completely unplayable. The fact you had like Fallen of the White Dragon, you can literally just send Albion. You do everything main phase 3. It's crazy what you can do. Either way, I'm not winning this duel because the game again decided to give me bad hand. My hand has been bad for... Is it 2 or 3 games in a row now? Next no, I'm everybody gets 1. After this, I'm wrapping up the stream. And I also don't feel like, yeah, my hand is bad, like let me mulligan, right? No, we do this properly. Is there any downsides in me doing this play? I know I normal summon, so... what they... Yeah, I used RDA. I used RDA. It should not be really possible, but I used RDA. I am probably one of the best pilots with this deck, to be fair, so... I will say one of the best because I don't have the ego necessary to say that I am the best. But if other people want to say I'm the best, that's fine. Just what I needed, game. Just what I needed. Could not get me RDA, right? Just... All I wanted was a Vision Resonator or something that I could do something with. Why did I put this in defense when I need to attack? I'm so sorry about that. That's just griefing. That's just literally throwing away the game because I'm tilted at my draws. Yeah, I should have battled. I should have destroyed that. Now it gets to do stuff. Oh, let me type. I need to type because the person doesn't understand me speaking. Thing is, like, I mean, I have to hit that with the Ash Blossom. Why are you hitting the Primera? It seems odd. You hit the Ash Blossom, and I would have... Yeah. Why don't wait to negate Speeder? This card says that it exists, you cannot wait for Speeder. Now we simply make a Blazar and then win the game. I can also go more, you know, Diag Atlas and go... Yeah, Junk Signal is a crazy card indeed. Ah, that's our engine. Guys, that is. We found it. This wins the game. Guys, I'll let you decide. You want Diag Atlas versus Yusei, or do you want Lame, he just won the game? I can go... Oh, let me... You guys want Supernova, right? We are going for Supernova then, but like I'm just telling you guys, Blazar wins the game there. But it's not like it's a serious duel, right? So we go flavor. Okay, it didn't matter apparently, but... I don't want to put you through a whole combo situation, so I'll just go battle phase here. If this backfires somehow, then... Yeah. But that wasn't... I wouldn't say this was a good game at all. Like, hand traps won it. Both of us had not the best hands, right? But yeah, as I said, people get one. And I kind of want to end the stream now. It's... I've entertained for quite a while, and we'll have to see what we can do next stream. So I hope you guys enjoyed. And, well, first up I'm gonna remove that, but if you guys enjoyed, I'll see you again next time.